Welcome to LA Now, your Los Angeles County news source. Public Works is hard at work after the recent storms. And the county search and rescue team returns from Japan. Plus, tough new regulations crack down on puppy mills. LA Now starts right now. And thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Deneau. Crews continue to clean up after a series of storms hit the county hard. Now, this is video of Public Works crews cleaning out a rock slide on Big Tujunga Canyon Road in the Angeles National Forest. Several roads affected by the station fire were closed after being hit hard with heavy wind and rain recently. Crews worked overtime to clear away rocks and debris, and many roads in the forest have since reopened. For all the latest information, go to the county website at www.lacounty.gov. LA County has minimal damage from the recent tsunami, but one remote corner of the county did get hit head-on.
Whoa, look at that.
Now, you're looking at video posted on YouTube showing the tsunami spawned by the massive Japan earthquake moving into Cat Harbor on Catalina Island. Waves were knocking around boats and sinking docks in the town of Two Harbors. The tsunami caused damage to about 10 boats, including one owned by the LA County Sheriff's Department. Two Harbors is a small unincorporated community of about a few hundred residents on the northern part of Catalina Island. After a week-long deployment, dozens of first responders from the county fire department are home from Japan. They were assisting with search and rescue operations following the devastating 9.0 earthquake and tsunami. The team is made up of firefighters, doctors, engineers, and search dogs. They were looking for survivors in the hardest hit areas in northern Japan. New census data is out, and LA County grew by more than 300,000 people in the past decade. Now, the county's population jumped from 9.5 million in the 2000 census to 9.8 million in last year's census. The Latino population grew 3 times faster than the general population in the past decade, growing by more than 10%, and the Asian community grew by nearly 20%. Meanwhile, all the new census data will be used to help define the boundaries of the Board of Supervisors districts. The process is done after every census, primarily to ensure the districts are as equal in population as possible. Now, the county has a new website where residents will be able to access the maps and census data used to determine potential boundary changes. It's at redistricting.lacounty.gov. A board-appointed boundary review committee will oversee the process, which will end with a recommended redistricting plan going to the supervisors for their consideration. A new program at Harbor UCLA Medical Center is helping cancer patients manage their treatment while getting personalized healthcare resources. Amy Lopez has more.
The Patient Navigator program at Harbor UCLA is making a profound impact in the lives of LA County residents diagnosed with cancer.
It helped me to ease my mind. Well, because at the time I was sort of nervous about the radiation treatments, the chemo treatments, and the pains and the problems.
A partnership between the American Cancer Society, the hospital, and AstraZeneca, the program assigns a navigator to patients undergoing cancer treatment to assist with transportation and care coordination, among other important services.
Patients don't pay anything out of pocket for any of the transportation services that we provide, any of the American Cancer Society support groups and networks and assistance. That's all provided free of charge to the patients and their families.
The Patient Navigator program has been in existence here at Harbor UCLA since November of 2009, and over 600 cancer patients have benefited from its services.
I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. But with the help of the program, I'm going through it with no problems.
For LA Now, I'm Amy Lopez.
Now, for more information, go to the American Cancer Society's website on your screen. A new county ordinance will crack down on puppy mills and irresponsible pet breeders. The Board of Supervisors voted to strengthen the rules breeders must follow. Now, a dog will have to be at least a year old before they are bred. Puppies must be kept at least 8 weeks before they are taken home by a new owner, and separate nesting boxes will be provided for a mom and her pups.
If you care about animals, you would want to know that animals that are in those facilities are being protected. So I think most people do care about animals. They don't want to see animals abused or neglected, and this furthers that cause.
Now, for a complete list of all the new rules listed in the ordinance, go to the website on your screen. In 2006, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art was constructing an underground parking lot when they stumbled across new fossil material dating back to the Ice Age. Scientists at the county's Page Museum then got involved to help unfold this historic discovery called Project 23. Named for the 23 large wooden tree boxes that house each deposit, the fossil blocks were moved from the parking garage and onto the museum grounds for paleontologists to clean and sort through.
These boxes contain deposits of Ice Age fossils. This whole area during the Pleistocene, which from about 10 to 40,000 years ago in this area, was a savanna type vegetation. It had megafauna like saber-toothed cats.
So this tells us A, who was living here, what was living here, and how they were interacting, and B, how animals and plants changed through time as the climate changed.
Very interesting in this tree box. They are excavating dozens of species in the same place. They theorize one got stuck, it died, then another came to feed on it, it died, and then so on and so on and so on. Scientists say it's a long and painstaking process to clean and sort through all the fossils.
All of the fossils that are excavated from here go to the George C. Page Museum, and people can watch them being prepared in the laboratory.
They also found this mammoth in the parking lot. They call him Zed. He's so big they brought him inside to excavate. Here's Zed's skull, here's Zed's shoulder blade, and this is Zed's tusk.
The Fishbowl Lab, which is a public viewing lab, and then potentially some of them will go on exhibit, and a lot of them will be put into the collections for further research. All the information that can be gleaned from this for future research, we may change our thoughts on what Los Angeles was 10 to 40,000 years ago.
For more information on Project 23, please go to the website on your screen or call 323-934-PAGE. And that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. Watch us online anytime on lacountychannel.com. Please stay tuned for a list of websites featured on our show. See you next time on LA Now.